Have you sent Suge Knight some cigarettes?
No, I haven't.
Take that as a no.
No, I haven't.
Like, what's the vibe of the city on that situation right there, man? Like, do the people in LA feel like it's a wrap for him or what?
Man, it's speculation everywhere. I can't. It gets a little deeper for me personally because that happened in my neighborhood, the actual burger stand, and one of the folks that passed was actually somebody we knew. You know what I'm saying? My father knew,
right?
Especially so. It's a little bit, deeper for the people in the community, but God's gonna make His way regardless, man. No matter what we say, no matter what the judge say, no matter who opinion, I can't judge nobody. The man upstairs will do justice. Period.
So you're not gonna put on anything on that $25 million bail? I take it.
I can't put on for no $25 million with nobody.
I think if anything else, you should just send them a copy of the album, man. Because, like, from the time we came back from vacay after the album drop, I've been saying on this radio, like, yo, if there's an album out there that can help people be a better person, this album is one of those albums. And I don't think hip-hop has had anything like this from a while. Even from the way you come in, like, who starts the album off with a record about tax evasion?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And make it fly in such a way they can, like, really assess it, and even, like, the hidden meanings in it. Like, do you know what you were setting out to do when you went to do it, or just
definitely
organically?
And I'm glad you said that record. That's one of my favorite records because when you grow up, well, in the community, in the neighborhood, urban community, and you go through schools and elementary to high school, you tend to learn about things that could have been taught to you, all the necessary things. And taxes should have been a course class from the time you were in kindergarten to college.
Yeah.
They should have put that a priority in school, and that's something that I had to learn graduating and going to the industry and having my own businesses and things like that. So to make a record like that, it's a big step for me because I never would have thought I'd make a record like that when I first started. You know what I mean? Somebody coming from the neighborhood and rapping 100 bars to rapping about some enlightenment on things that I thought I knew about.
We're at a disadvantage, like I think, well, a lot of minorities, like this is the first generation where you have like disposable income and you can do certain things. Like our families were pretty much like check to check. So it's like quite exceptional that you thought to make something like that. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, it's something that I wasn't raised up on. In my household, my mother, we was on welfare and things like that. So you get older and you got to fend for yourself.
Right.
You start to learn about it. So it's up to me for the next kid that's on welfare to tell them about it because eventually they're gonna have a job one day.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, Kendrick, man. Are you a Lakers fan, or did you jump ship and now you rolling with the Clippers because they kind of flip flopping now? Lakers used to run L.A. Now the Clippers run L.A.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. I can't jump ship though. They'll be hot at me.
You still rocking with the Lakers?
I got to.
Who's
but
even,
Clippers, they L.A.
nice.
too. I can't front on them.
Right.
I pop up at some of the games for sure.
They've been struggling for some years now, though.
Yeah, they deserve it. They deserve it. They've been working.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another joint on the album that definitely is a standout, and a lot of people was like, oh, snap, Complexion.
Complexion, yeah.
Went all the way to North Carolina and picked up one of the most underrated female MCs on the Jamla roster, Rhapsody.
Yeah.
What made Rhapsody stand out to you where you wanted to pull her into the situation?
I always like her. Of course, I like her lyricism, but her what she stood for and what she represent, that was number one. And her tone of voice, you could tell just by you listen to her, she's been seasoned for a long time. Yeah. She just needed that extra push. You know what I'm saying? So, me just being a fan of hip hop, I don't care what's your status or how far you been in your career. It really don't matter to me. I like talent.
Yeah.
Period. So it could have been Rhapsody. It could have been a homeboy from the projects. That never even dropped a mixtape. If you got the talent, man, I'm with it.